and I know where I am with them. So in the future, our language will be more scriptural and what have you, when necessary. But this is a period when we're dealing with a whole global phenomena. What I wanted the Negroes to understand, just like I've been talking, I'll whoop you niggas behind by myself. Because all of you are is just niggas. You're niggas and you ain't got nothing going for yourself. You ain't got nobody on your team. You got all them niggas on your team. And I have Allah. I'm working for Allah. I'm not working for myself or what is. I'm working for Islam. And you can bust a nigga upside the head, but you can't bust no faith out of it. You can mess with property. You can do all of that. Now, I want you to just imagine people don't survive long enough to go through 1/10 of what we went through on the surface. They don't do it. Has nobody in the United States that I know of even got close to that. Not Martin Luther King, not Malcolm, because Malcolm said to King, he said, one thing about me and you, we both dead men. So I have to sharpen up everything I'm doing, but I want them to understand, which we're beginning with Dua, but they understand now. They had to understand that psychologically, your teamwork, your cooperation with each other, visible and invisible, your support from the system ain't nothing. What I want them to understand, I whooped you niggas behind by my own black ASS. Yeah. Of course, we know that Allah done gave me the go ahead. This is what I feel. All right. You just want to, you sure you just what Allah would say you sure, because Allah is sure of everything. But what the point is that this is something that I wanted to do myself. Not from arrogance or not from nothing. But just as preparation for this time, you got to remember, all this climate stuff, we've been into this for decades. It ain't nothing new. And we figured we would be arriving here or close to here, right? This session is not to impress the people that we're going to be working with, but to show the niggas. Y'all had all of that stuff, all y'all. Now that's it, for me. That period is over. We didn't already whoop that. We didn't knock that over. Yes, we'll do a little filler stuff like whatever when we go to California. But this period is over. Our minds and our heart are in this next stage. This is like cleaning up the house or getting ready to move, packing it all up. And we won't be using we'll be using some of that, but not a whole lot. Because we don't bring no anger, no hatred, no nothing from that. It's just like when I was sitting there in the hospital with my head busted wide open, I could just say optimism, something like that. It don't matter. I could see how people might be approaching this. They might be saying, "Oh, this is cold-blooded." That's not the way I felt. I didn't feel nothing like that. So it was a training ground. And that was probably the third go-round for that type of thing. The first go-round, late 60s, 70s, early 70s and all that, and then traveling around and all that, the first go-round was work. You know, niggas' eyes be big, you know what I mean? All that stuff that happened to people, paranoia, discomfort, and all of that. But then, before I went to prison for the things that had happened before, and they had arranged it. By the time I came home, I was kind of ready. And then I came home in 1980, opened up the Masjid, and they took me right back to prison. Remember, I was showing, okay, I view it as, there was no reason for that, but I view it as Allah want to polish up something in me. And prison have always been a polish for me. Prison had, to other people, it ruined their lives. It ain't never ruined. You know, and I knew that from when I would go to jail as a young guy. I'd go to jail and I'd come back ahead of everybody else in thinking and in everything. And when I came home in 65, I had really studied and read everything in the library, and I was way ahead of everybody. And I was in a nation of Negroes. And so for being a Negro, you were light years ahead of our people at that time. You know what I mean? You were light years. And anyway, so the point I'm making is that thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for everything. And that last period that we went through, where it says, overcome my disturbances, internal and external, it was no, that period that we went through was smooth as silk for me. I'm just saying. It don't matter what it looked like. Especially the closer we get to now is just, okay. May things related to me which are far off increase, and things which are related to me which are near prosper with your blessing. You know, there's a saying by Imam Ali in Najib Balaga that the devil or the enemy, something like that, I'm trying to remember. He makes things that are very near look a long way off. And he makes things look that are right up on you, look very far away. He looks things that are close, look far away, and make things that are near, whichever way I'm saying it, look close. Yeah. Do you remember that's in the Najib Balaga? Anyway, it's there. So let's relate to blessings. If you got blessings coming, the shaitan try to mess with your vision and make it look like ain't nothing coming to you no way soon. I mean, you're going to be 500 years old before any good come your way, homeboy. And if you listen to him, that's the way you'll miss all those blessings that are stacked up to come your way, go right past you. Or things that are far away look real close. All the fitna, all the anxiety, he'll put all that right in front of you like that's tomorrow, that's now, that's next week. Okay. So this is what the dua is. This is my rendition of what the dua is saying. Okay. May my deeds be purified with your blessing. My heart develop a discerning to tell what is good for me and to be granted that which I like. May you protect me against all evils. So this is basically talking about the purification of the heart. Taskiya bil qulub. Taskiya, or purification of the heart. And remember, the Quranic hadith language for soul, spirit, and all of that is usually use the term heart, qulub. So The Quran was revealed to the heart, as the Quran said, the heart of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not his brain. That's sadr, the chest. He was inspired internally with it. It's not like in psychology, all that kind of stuff comes to the brain, right? And in Islam, it comes to the heart. Because if the heart is right, what's right? Everything else. This is the hadith. Okay. O Allah, bless my heart with the faith which does not leave any room for unbelief. That is, I do not commit anything against faith. And grant me a blessing with which I may enjoy a position of honor and privilege here and in the hereafter. Shoot. People was feeling sad about, man, Big Hank got this happened to him, Big Hank come out here and go to jail every time he go in his own place. Of course, it's illegal, fine. Then why would I keep doing it? Because it's feeding right into my program, not theirs, right? And everything they doing is great. So when they take them little things and little speaker things and they pop them on the wire in the car. I'm in the back seat, they pop it there. And so I said, so all this is being recorded, huh? So I done told them, even before they did that, I got $10,000. Actually, I had 11, a little more than 11. But I had $10,000, where it's wrapped in a $10,000 thing. And then it's to pay taxes and stuff out there. So when they come in, they tell me to come out, and I can't get nothing inside after that. So Mukhtar can come in, the 10,000 is gone, the other money is gone, and anything else they want. Can you imagine that they don't, you can't even, you tell them, now this is on the recording. I say I have, and I remember I said many times that I have $10,000 in there. And that's fine. I had 11, but I wasn't counting my pocket money till later. So I had more than that. So that's all on the thing, the recording. So I get used to them, and the more I get arrested, the more I'm shaping, right, the arrest. And I'm saying and I'm talking because they sticking that up there. And I'm going to town. I'm thinking that they're helping me. They're on my team. They got to be. If they're going to stick that thing up there and I can subpoena that thing, I did subpoena some of them just for the heck of it, just to see how it was going to go. Anyway. Oh Allah, bless my heart with faith, which does not leave any room for unbelief, and do not commit anything against faith, and grant me a blessing for which I may enjoy a position of honor and privilege here and in the hereafter. O Allah, I beg of you success in matters destined for me, honor according to martyrs, life of the fortunate, and help and support against adversaries. This is going to be an hour and a half to get through this one dua, but I'm going to do what I can. I got a whole lot of duas, but we won't make nothing but this one. So, O Allah, I beg of you success in matters destined for me. There's things, if the hadith, the Quran, there's the stuff gonna hit you, it ain't gonna miss you because it's destined for you. And if it's supposed to miss you, it's going to miss you. You can't jump in front of it, hold out your hands, hit me. You can't do it because it's destined to miss you. Right. So everything that happened to us was destined to happen to us. And what we wanted help from Allah in, but we telling the people, you just messing with Big Hank. But we telling Allah, help me with this crew here. This is on the side. They don't know, what you're doing. Because they're looking at, they're materialist. Everything is material. So we got them beat from Jump Street. They're materialist. They ain't got nobody on their team but the police. And if you want a monster on your team, join the police. We done said it for decades. The police throws niggas out of the window. He drowns them. The minute the nigga